Hey there guys and gals, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews. And first, let me get out of the way, I did cancel my PlayStation Classic pre-order. However, this video is actually going to be about how Best Buy secretly just right on in. So, obviously I shop a lot at Best Buy. I've talked about that a lot on this channel. I buy a lot of stuff there. I even hit their really sad you spend too much here level on their rewards card. Yeah, it's really depressing. Like, I get the Elite Plus or whatever the hell deals they call it, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that part of this. So, a while back, when I upgraded to the Xbox One S, S as in Sam, I bought the Geek Squad protection on it. And why did I buy the Geek Squad protection on it? Well, because it's worked great for all of my other electronics. So, for example, with my kids' 2DS's, we just swap those right on out. When I buy controllers for my kids, I can get the Geek Squad protection. They don't work. We just swap those right on out. Go right into the store. Here you go. Go get another one. If I pick a more expensive one, I just pay the difference. That's a great way it works, right? So I obviously got it on my Switch, and I even asked them, if anything happens to this, you just swap this right on out, right? Sure do. Obviously, that's not the way it worked on my Xbox One S, because we're sitting here making a damn video about it. So, I did not get one on my PlayStation Pro, which I want to actually explain why. Despite me being a big fan of Microsoft, I had 5 red rings of death. Granted, I got to a point where they were overnighting me my Xboxes. Like, literally, I would be without an Xbox for 4 days, and they would overnight the shit because of how many I'd had. And they'd probably give me about 10 free games, Xbox Live memberships. I mean, I would say Microsoft went out of their way to go, we are so sorry this keeps happening. We get it's our fault, but we're at least sorry. So, Best Buy, though, about the Geek Squad protection, I figured I would just be able to go right on in, and I'd be able to swap it right on out, right? I wouldn't be without an Xbox. No, I got a YouTube channel. I got shit I gotta do. I have play dates with my Patreons. But, that is not the way it works on Xbox. Or PlayStation, by the way. So interestingly enough, that protection costs like $56. If you're wondering, it usually costs about $100 to get something fixed through Microsoft. Well, how long am I without this? I'm without this for 2 weeks while Geek Squad ships this into Microsoft. So, my words of advice to you here. If you are buying an Xbox console, do it at the Microsoft store. Go to the Microsoft store. If you buy their warranty, they'll swap the shit out for you in store. Here you go. Here's the new one. I get it. It's Microsoft store. But don't... So, Best Buy, when because they almost went out. Like, they literally came really close to going under. Their whole thing was making the most convenient customer experience and having knowledgeable employees on the product. We're going to talk about some stuff about Best Buy, specifically their whole rise and fall and where their strategy's changing again. A lot of that's because I'm a little butthurt right now by Best Buy. I mean, and I have every right to be butthurt because it wasn't even like a, hey, let me slide it in. And keep in mind, I'm not the let me speak to your manager type. Like, that's not a me thing. I work retail. I don't do that. And, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It's not like they could do anything there. Literally, I spoke to one of the ones that I know, because I know all of them, and I spoke to him about it, just in passing, and he's like, yeah, we're not allowed to override any of that anymore. He goes, they took that away from us. I was like, wow. Damn! I get it. Sometimes corporate does things that make it very hard for you to take care of the customer, and that does suck. But this is also kind of a showing of that customer first kind of concept is obviously kind of getting dwindled away from. I mean, hell, even Amazon's protection would have been, send it in to us, we'll send you a new one. GameStop. Even GameStop's would have been that way. Here's a new one. It's really bad when I'm telling you something that GameStop is doing is better than something Best Buy is doing. I may be sick and dying if I just said that as I think I said it, but yes, something GameStop is doing is better than Best Buy. Now granted, at least Best Buy has that price match policy so you can price match other stuff, and GameStop doesn't. Even Amazon doesn't have a price match policy, but to be fair, it's rare that Amazon is the more expensive offer. However, there are times where people will be in my work and they'll be like, oh, you guys price match Amazon? And they'll pull up the Amazon price and it's more expensive on Amazon. I'm like, haha, suck it, bitch. Granted, I can't say it like that, but you kind of get that. And it's always on the most random things. Like, you would never expect us to be cheaper on this. You'd always expect Amazon to do better. But it's like, gotcha. It feels nice to have those little wins. But 2 weeks. I will not have an Xbox for 2 weeks. So how would I go about buying a warranty on a Sony product at this point? Well, as I said, GameStop would have just swapped it out. Micro Center, it's a local store for us, would have just swapped it right on out. Granted, I don't think Micro Center carries PlayStation products anymore. They're like a Fry's. For those of you that are wondering what a Micro Center is, it's like a Fry's here. It's where I go to buy my Raspberry Pi parts. I really wanted to kind of vent about this and talk about how betrayed I felt by Best Buy. I literally, as I was walking out the door, wanted to turn around and yell, "Hey, tu brute!" and just fall down on the floor as if I had just gotten stabbed over 50 times. But I felt that might have been over dramatic, and I really didn't want to get dragged out of the place. So, I mean, but to be fair, they did do away with Gamers Club. That's what it's called, which I used to love. We all know Gamers Club. Pay $30, 2 years, you get 20% off all new games. That's gone. So as soon as everyone's memberships expire, there's no more of that. So what's the draw to make me go into Best Buy? We'll dive more into this in the video of where we're going to talk about Best Buy's direction and how they're now changing that direction and how is that going to affect their business. Because they have been we'll get to it. There's some stuff we'll talk about on that. And I don't work for Best Buy, so I can talk about whatever the hell I want about Best Buy. But guys, I would love to hear your comments down below. Do you feel that it should have just been a swap out? Why is it with Nintendo products you'll just swap the shit out for me? But nope, Microsoft, we're gonna send it off. And keep in mind, I have a limited edition one too. So I have like the Battlefield 1 Xbox One S, which is green, because I hate white consoles. White electronics shouldn't be a thing. Okay, they collect dust, they look terrible. Unless you have like an all-white living room, it's really hard to justify. So, now most likely, from what they told me, I'll be getting a white one back. Whereas if they would have just been like, here's store credit for what you paid, which was $350, I could have just went and bought a limited edition Xbox One. Different one. Just it would have been all black. Or at least a darker color. Not white. Because white electronics get dirty, collect dust, and it's very obvious when they do. Guys, as I said, love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you want to follow me anywhere else, it's all in the description box down below as well. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And also, you can click that subscribe button, really impress your girlfriend, show her how much Red Dead Redemption you've been playing, and see if you can hit the bell with your spitooner there. If you can, I'm very disgusted. But, good work for you, and thanks for subscribing and sticking around, I guess. Keep that skull, though. That's your skull. No one else wants that skull. Guys, I'll see y'all soon. I'll have plenty more content coming for you, and stick around.